welcome.
It's me again, international best-selling author Quan Millz, and I just have one thing to say.
To my segment of This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib by Quan Millz. Chapter 1. All these fucking roaches and shit. God motherfucking damn it. Fredquisha's murderous gaze was laser focused onto 5 black brownish roaches, all ranging in sizes. Ugh, and a bitch ain't got time for this shit today. I'm hungry, and a bitch needs to get her ate. The agitated Section 8 drag continued to nag. The biggest roach, Daddy Roach Sr., embarked on a dangerous journey to lead his family to a mecca of stale food. His wings lightly flapped. He used his long, wise antennas to lead his loyal wife of 32 days, their 2 well-trained teenage sons, and their precious baby daughter towards the distant smell of decaying Domino's, pepperoni, and sausage pizza crust hiding away in a dark corner of Fredquisha's messy apartment living room. Every 3rd Friday of the month, when the food stamps hit her EBT card, Fredquisha usually treated her 3 kids to greasy pizza, saucy buffalo wings, and Cinesticks. Pizza Fiesta was sort of like a food stamp renewal day of celebration. Truth be told though, the pizza was also a way to get the motherfucking kids temporarily off her flabby tatted back. Fredquisha hated to have to spend her weekends watching her badass kids, especially when she needed to get out and down by some local Chiraq savage. Only God knows why she was so annoyed watching them. Ain't like the bitch had a job where her weekends were invaluable, deserving precious relief from a hard week of work. Every day was a fucking weekend for this hoe. Anyways, this particular crust Daddy Roach Sr. scented had been nestled away for weeks, shit, possibly months, out of the purview of other vermin living in the grimy apartment. Had Fredquisha's mama taught her the importance of admiring cleanliness as a virtue, the month-old crust would have been a non-issue. Perhaps then, Fredquisha would have not been staring down the critter family peacefully pilgrimaging along the hallway's dusty white cracking baseboard. I swear to God, these motherfucking kids keeping my house nasty as shit. They getting on my last damn nerves, and I got shit to do today. They're really gonna make me go off on their motherfucking asses. Fredquisha griped under her dry, morning blunt infused breath. Morning blunt? Fredquisha, better known as Moo Moo, in the streets positioned herself in close proximity to the migrant roach family. A bitch was ready to go to war against the critter enemies invading her living room. Her eyes turned to homicidal slits. Fredquisha knew roaches were hard to motherfucking kill. If she was going to be victorious in offing the sneaky fuck roach and his family, she needed to smite hard so she could crush their organs, killing them on instant impact. Yeah, I'm just reading the book, y'all. I didn't write this. This is all Quan Millz. Fredquisha raised her right foot, leaned down, and then pulled off her Walmart black flip-flops. You said so specific. First of all, what's wrong with Walmart flip-flops? I've used a couple, thank you very much. Now armed and dangerous. Sorry, I didn't say that, but armed and dangerous. It said that. With a $2.99 plastic flip-flop in her hand, she slowly and carefully hovered her weapon of choice over Daddy Roach Sr. His long antennas wavered side to side, unaware of Fredquisha's looming death plot. Raised in Chicago's notorious Cabrini Green housing, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry, project high-rises till the age of 20, Fredquisha had no trace of fear for roaches in her body. No fear of white mice, no fear of daddy long leg spiders, not even a trace of fear for Norwegian brown rats. That's oddly specific. Once a major problem in Chicago's slums. Ducking and dodging at the sound of rapid gunfire was the most valuable tool any young Chicago's fucked up and ultra-violent housing projects had to learn quickly. Honestly, yo, this book is real. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I've lived with roaches my life too. Like, growing up in poverty. That shit's real. You learn to dodge them bitches. You're onto something, Quan. Not all of it, just the roach part. Like, I've had to fight off a couple. What book is this? This hoe got roaches in her crib. Why? There's a 99.9999% chance these kids are going to be roommates with bugs until the day they leave their piss-smelling public housing residencies. Therefore, from a tender age, young Cabrini kids got initiated into a gang of hardened roach murderers, learning how to gangbang on those motherfuckers when they encroached their set, living room, bedroom, kitchen, etc. So with all that being said, you already know a ghetto bitch like Fredquisha was a certified roach hitter. That's actually what it says. That's really what it says, chat. Concentrate, bitch. You got it. Fredquisha's thought to herself. Smack! I'm doing sound effects for you guys because I love you and I appreciate you. Daddy Roach Sr. went on to be with the Lord. What? The front of his obituary read, "Homegoing celebration for the late Daddy Roach Sr. Sunrise, May 2018. Sunset, June 2018. Rev. Dr. Lucius Roachson III presiding. Mama Roach, shocked and grieving, tried to flee for cover. Her 3 kids trailed her, but this lethal Fredquisha hoe obviously wasn't going to let them get away. They had to motherfucking die too and buried next to their daddy. Where the fuck y'all think y'all going, huh?" Fredquisha shrieked with retribution, colored in her vicious words. Smack, smack, smack. Gruesome, genocidal sight. An entire family wiped out. But this was just the beginning of a growing problem. Daddy Roach Sr. had 1,861 brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, uncles, aunts, and other relatives lurking in the cut, ready to get to that pizza crust and other discarded trash scattered throughout the cluttered and disgusting apartment. An unclouded Saturday morning, the first weekend in June, Chicago's South Side, the neighborhood, the infamous Inglewood, a 10-unit apartment building owned by Mr. Nathaniel Nate Garrison, a retired 67-year-old postal worker, stood on the corner of 63rd Street and Halsted Avenue. 12 years ago. This book's everywhere. This book's all in one. I'm gonna end the YouTube video. YouTube, if you want to watch the rest of this every Friday on stream, we will be reading 1 chapter from this book. I appreciate you for listening. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to edge you with this. Bye, YouTube. Just say bye.